We are.
Wow, you found us! You get to see this shit after all, or no?
Alright, so you get to a part in the stairs where you have to do a little bit more climbing. So everybody roll another climb check. You fail this one, you will fall down the stairs.
Does it look like it's gonna be rough for a little while after this?
No, it does level out about 50 feet up.
Wait, why do we have to climb?
Because the stairs are a little bit iffy at some points.
I roll a 20 over.
Is this considered rough terrain?
No, it's considered you have to climb to get to the next steps.
That sounds stupid, but okay.
13.
How big of a gap between the steps are we talking?
It is, it's like, it's definitely bigger than the first one. It's more than 5 feet. It's more like 10. It's just
20 overall.
I got 13.
Yeah.
Wait, so the gap in the stairs the first time, was this a vertical or horizontal gap?
the first one was a vertical. You've got to jump up and climb on top of the ledge to get to the stairs. The second one, there's an area where the stairs have given way. You can try and jump it, or you can climb it.
Or you can just
Like climb across the wall.
And how windy is it up here? Like how? I don't know how high we are yet, but
You are
1 foot above
30
the
feet
ground.
off the ground.
I'm going to prepare.
so how windy?
I'm going to prepare a spell before I jump. Oh, yeah.
The wind appears to be coming from the other side of the mountain, so there's no wind where you guys currently are.
I'm gonna cast a spell.
Alright.
I'm going to prepare a spell just in case I fuck up.
Who wants to go first across this gap?
I will.
Okay.
After I cast the spare, I'm gonna bend down. I'm not even gonna take a running jump. I'm gonna bend down and then launch myself over and just kind of sail over to the other side.
Alright.
And I'm not even. I'm gonna take 10 on a swim check to do this.
Okay, well, he's across.
Oh,
Next.
yeah, you can swim.
I
Next.
just dove through the air directly to the other side.
Next.
That is 7 plus 12 is 19 climb.
19 climb. You make
Like,
it.
really slowly. Just.
Shiana easily just jumps over it.
I stopped readying the spell. When
Cal also jumps over it.
How far is it?
It's 10 feet gap. You can either climb it or jump it, or if you have a third method that I'm not giving you, then you can try that.
I'm going to drink my potion that increases my agility and it increases my jump strength.
Okay.
And then I'm going to jump it.
Acrobatics.
So the mutagen, is that what you're doing?
No, it's not a mutagen. Oh
Yeah.
shit, that's terrible. A
I'm just
9.
gonna climb it.
Roll to climb.
I don't have that.
15. You make it. Barely this time, though.
9. That's 11 plus my.
To jump?
Yeah.
You barely make it as well.
I think I made it just fine with my thing.
And you continue going upstairs. The stairs get out. You are 50 feet off the ground now. The ledge is now just a thin ledge. You have to walk about single file.
How long after the other one has this been? Like how long has it been going?
How, like, time-wise? However long it took y'all to get 50 feet up.
Oh, okay.
I guess that depends on how fast you were going stairs.
That was 1 turn for me.
I guess.
Yeah, that'd be like maybe
Well, I think there's...
under half a minute.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. Okay.
Ish, because stairs, you're not exactly running upstairs with the same speed you would
So
be
maybe
running
like
through a battle, but yeah,
A minute or two.
a couple of minutes, depends on
Well,
how...
see, I figured it'd be half move, but then we're not doing anything else.
Who's going
twice?
first across the single file ledge?
I'm just gonna kind of do the same thing.
He's just going to keep
Got it.
swimming.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've got 5 minutes.
So he just kind of... He's not even...
Actually, no, this time I'm just gonna kind of tread water.
Yeah,
over
he's not even...
the side.
He's not even on the ledge. He's just, like, over the side of the ledge, swimming next to y'all.
Yeah, I'll be there just in case one of yours starts to fall. I'll try to catch you, you know. I don't know how well that'll work. I don't have a great swim, but, you know, I can...
So this
Support a
ledge
little
would be
bit.
considered rough terrain, so it'd be usually 5 feet.
Yeah.
So I'm moving pretty much double the speed everyone else is on the ledge.
Except for me. I have a thing.
Well,
I move fast. I'm
Guess-
Sonic.
guess what? If you try to move fast on this ledge, you have to take a roll and maybe fall. So you can. But if you try to bump me, I'm going to punch you.
Alright, so you get to... y'all traveled for 3 days. Y'all were already pretty close, yeah. So you go around. You pretty much travel to the opposite side of this mountain, and then the ledge just stops.
Oh.
And sheer cliff is before you. It just ends in like what looks to be where an avalanche was. There's just a whole bunch of rocks. Looks like the entire place caved in.
So, is there more stairs on the other side of this, or is this just the end?
Nope, it just ends.
Is this right after the other one? Like, is it still within 5 minutes of me casting, or is it?
Can I roll a
Probably
nature
not
check
quite 5 minutes, but it's like you've walked around more. For
to
what?
to see if there's a way I can see down.
Knowledge nature?
Yeah.
That's not how that
It'd be a
works.
survival.
Yeah, that'd be survival.
I can also roll survival. I'm good either way.
Knowledge nature is, do I know this thing about nature?
Alright. Can I survive this? 11.
I'm gonna do a.
11. I got
check
18.
water first.
18 overall.
18 overall? Survival?
Yep.
You think you might be able to climb down? Maybe, but it'd be a really difficult climb.
I'm gonna tread water for a second to make sure the spell's still going.
Okay.
And if it is, I'm gonna kind of tiptoe over the edge and see if there's actually ground there that's just invisible.
There is not actually ground there.
Okay, I swim back over. Just don't punch.
Okay, so who's going first?
Well, if I would have rolled better than an 11.
Are we going down this way?
Well,
Shiana, she's like,
unless you decide to spread wings.
I smell people.
Fiona goes. And I go. Wait.
Down.
So, other than...
She said she smells people down there.
I roll perception. Check.
How many?
I'll do that too.
I roll.
How many? A lot.
A lot.
Like a talent work?
I rolled a 26.
I doubt I'll get more detailed than a lot. I got 22.
I got 26 total.
You do notice that something looks a little bit weird about the avalanche down there now that you've actually inspected it a little bit more.
It looks like...
It looks like rocks, but it doesn't look like rocks.
How far down
Someone
did you
set
say
a
it was?
paper mache avalanche.
How far down did you say it was?
This drop would be about 50 feet.
Okay.
Can I reach one of the rocks?
I'm gonna try to swim down real quick, and I don't know if the spell ends. If the spell might end soon, so like I said, I'm gonna make it quick, and then I'll come back up. But if not, then I don't know. We'll figure something out. And at that, I dive off the edge.
I'm just going to sit on the edge since I feel, or I have Sony stuff and I'm pretty comfortable in this area. I'm just going to sit
Wait, when
down,
you say
watch
dive,
you, and just...
how fast are you diving?
Like you would in water. Like, not as fast as I possibly can.
Fast enough
but
to get the bends?
No. Also, the pressure isn't actually increasing. Well, I guess no, it would be. Kind of, yeah. But, like, I'm also gonna, when I get within, like, 10 feet, I'm gonna try to stop it.
Okay,
Like, I say
well,
10 feet
once
up, but I'm gonna...
you get about 30 feet down, and suddenly you're in a city. Also, you guys cannot see him anymore.
After seeing that, I was about to uncork the flask, and then I see that, and I twist it back on.
Oh.
Like, he gets about 30 feet down, and then you see him just kind of fall through a rock. And the rock continues looking just as rocky as before.
By in a city, am I...
There are people. You are in front of a gate. There is
But, like, am I still in the air? Am I...
Yes, you are still in the air. You're,
How far down is the floor from here?
10 feet.
10 feet? Okay.
Can I roll a knowledge arcana?
Well,
You have no reason to.
I'm going to...
But I just watched the man go
That-
through
that-
nothingness.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Woman.
Or attempt to disbelieve an illusion, I guess.
Yeah, either one.
Oh, I failed.
Okay.
I swim
So, no, you can't.
I roll a 2.
You swim.
Before he
well, then he-
swims back.
Okay, go ahead. I stopped.
Yes, but everyone's been
Yeah.
fucking talking over me.
I'm
Past
sorry.
3 minutes.
I'll get a BJ to make up for it.
I will hit you so hard with this computer screen, I'll make sure teeth fly.
Which is just his version of foreplay. He's not saying that.
I'm just about the team.
Yeah, he just wants to make sure it's good.
I just have such a big dick.
I don't want any of that scraping shit going on.
Okay, that's not a joke. That shit hurt.
Yes.
Anyway, before, like, once I see him disappear, I'm going to grin real quick, stand back up, and I'm going to cast Featherfall and jump down to
Alright, so on your way back up, you see him just going. And then Shiana's like, I don't want to go, and she dives off.
Damn it!
I just kind of salute you with the, like, Caesar.
But we were gonna.
And then the wolf lands on top of you, and you're both falling quite faster now.
Not necessarily. I would be falling faster, but I'd still be, like, just kind of, just like, oh. This ride, it's a lot bigger. I'll probably be on my face when I land, but I will still land relatively softly. It's just I'll have paws in the back of my head.
Would have been so nice if you would use that on everybody.
Oh, whatever.
I have one of these.
And I'm pretty sure Featherfall can be cast on multiple people. That could be an older edition thing.
I think it's Mass Featherfall.
Yeah, I think there's
Maybe.
There's Featherfall, and there's also Mass Featherfall.
One medium or small rounded creature per level. There are two which makes them more than 20 feet apart. Yeah.
Well, I now know that, so
Technically, you knew that at the point of casting.
Yeah, your character would.
yeah. Well, I suppose I cast that on everybody, but I don't tell them. So I just jump.
And then Shiana jumps and just like, oh, this is weird. Except she's speaking Abyssal, so she's like,
And everybody gets a will save if they want to, although you see him casting, so I don't know if they would want to.
Yeah,
That seems
it's
like
just,
fun. I just jumped down. Okay. Woo!
How about Bob, short for Robert?
Bob Short for Robert tries to skim his way down because he's a hardhead.
Roll climb.
Roll.
Roll to climb.
It was a 1, wasn't it? Nope, it was 11.
Total?
2 down.
No.
Get down, Jack.
Plus Dex.
Plus strength.
Plus Strength.
yeah, climb is strength.
13.
13, you fall. And then you start feather falling, so it's not that bad at all.
What is this sorcerer? I swear to fucking God, if you walk on my computer, I will not be your friend.
I'll bring it over there, or move your laptop. That's where her bed is. And also the
Her
water.
bed, the water.
There's not really anywhere else I can put it.
On your lap.
Under the tape, under that chair.
Under the chair, they walk under the chair.
But they won't walk under the chair if the laptop's there.
They decide to anyway.
So
Well, she has to
everybody
walk
jump down?
Yes, everyone is jumped down. You make your way up, and as you make your way up, you pass
start
by
falling.
you pass by Shiana and him already a good way down, and then those two and Cal also.
Wait. So who all did you cast on? Because you're level
Because
4.
one person is not
Oh
going
yeah,
to
I'm
have
level
a Cal.
5 yet.
So who did not get it? Who did not get the spell?
Probably gonna be me.
The sad thing is, that's probably true because of my character.
So he starts climbing down for good reason, and then falls. Make an acrobatics check, Tom.
Alright.
There's a good chance somebody will catch you at least. Because
You
there's one
continue to
person
fall.
going up.
He is now falling down sheer cliff.
Can I catch onto one of them?
You can try. Roll another acrobatics.
When he
Catch on to
starts
Luna.
falling, am I already above the illusion to see him?
Yes.
I'm gonna make a swim check to try to get over and try to help him back to the
18 to catch Luna.
He grabs a hold of Jash and stops falling. You are now both falling considerably faster, but not fast enough to hurt.
And I just barely made the swim check to get over to him.
Okay, well,
Move my move.
Jash pushes
Now
you
it's just
off,
going
and
to
then
look
he
like-
grabs you.
It's just going to look like synchronized air diving at this point. For beginners.
So I'm trying to stay in the air while I'm getting you back over to the cliff, so you can get back on that. Which I think would be another swim check to keep us both up.
Yep. So,
this one I'm not going to be able to make.
So they're swimming up. You and
Can I
Shiana,
lick her leg as
natural
punishment?
natural
Well,
20.
you're
You
already-
both get there. So you and Shiana land in the city outside the gate. It's not much of a gate. It's just pretty much like a big archway.
I'm just going to hold my open hand out to Shiana as like a weight,
She sits down,
and I'm just going to sit down.
just kind of stares up, just like, what the fuck just happened? And then
And now
Luna,
I'm going to sit down and uncork that flask that I was interrupted.
And
by
then Luna-
my own excitement.
and then Luna and Cal drift down as well. Y'all make it to the ledge up there.
No,
You're-
not up to the ledge. To the cliff.
Yeah, he's
bottom?
helping him so he.
No,
can
I'm
go
getting him
climb
back to
it.
the wall.
Oh, to the
He
wall?
can grab
Okay,
that
okay,
on
okay.
and
So you were reattached to the cliff wall. Make another climb check.
I don't trust myself to be able to support him to keep him all the way down without.
13.
He falls
I am
immediately.
staying nearby though, so I try to help you again. Try to catch you. Ooh, 18 plus 1. So
You are reattached to the wall.
and this time I'm gonna just kind of tread water with my feet while holding my hands to your back so that you stay on better. So we're only doing
17.
You make it down.
6. I only got 9.
You make it down.
I had to roll that 5 times. I had the best luck on the worst rolls.
The blow by blow of this is going to be Bob falls. Valky catches him and puts him back on the wall.
Bucky catches Bob. Bob is
Bob
Bob
falls.
falls. Bucky catches Bob. Bob, you're attached. Bob falls. The party has made it to the bottom.
So everyone's at the bottom.
I'm gonna do a quick little aerial somersault. Just a little spin.
Right in the middle of it, the spell gives out and you land on your head.
I was gonna say before planting myself back on the ground because I'm afraid it's gonna run out.
I'm just going to.
Does it?
I'm going to chuckle a little bit, and I was like, "That's what you get, show off."
It does give out once you get down to the bottom, just not in the middle of your somersault. That would be
Yay!
super
Never mind.
uncanny.
I ask if I can have any of that alcohol I needed after that.
There's taverns in the city,
Yeah, I suppose I would have finished mine by now.
Luna
and
still
the
has a
lady
bottle.
told us that
What's
there were good drinks to be had. Here,
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna have some of mine. I would have had some meat left.
That would be.
Do you give it to
very
him?
No.
No.
Okay.
Speaking of, I'm going to go ahead and detach Skizor and start heading to the gate.
Come on behind me.
He's really stupid.
Yeah, he waits for the pat.
He's like, are you sure? Okay, so standing in front of the
Yeah, in
gates
this
of the city,
household,
speaking
he has to be
abyssal to
sure.
my
Yeah.
speaking abyssal to my wolf. So remember, while we're in the city, no attacking people. I heard you mauled some guards in the last town, and don't do that.
Okay. Except in Abyssal, it's more like.
I'm gonna do another hand on animal to reinforce the idea of not attacking people.
You also may want to try to tell her not to speak as often today.
24.
Nah,
24?
that'll just be fun.
Alright.
I've got
Like
good enough
that's
love and
a wolf.
diplomacy. I can smooth that over. You know.
Unless this turns out to be a holy city.
Well, I would explain that she's actually a holy wolf, and that I
That
only know
speaks
abyssal.
abyssal.
I only know abyssal to be able to understand my enemies, and you know, you should know your enemy, and
Is that a lie or diplomacy?
a little bit of both actually. I'm both me and my god are neutral, so I wanted to know all three, but I tend to be more good, so it's kind of.
I keep forgetting the deity I worship, and every time I'm like, oh yeah, that's weird.
Now I get to go over to.
It's a stillborn god inside of a mountain, or a stillborn ancient one inside of a mountain. That people are trying to activate through volcanic activity to have it be born.
Alright, so. As y'all walk through. He's going to the tavern in the city. Where are y'all going?
Because, you know, that's the birthplace of adventure.
Yeah, I'll follow.
My special adventure.
Following him? Where are y'all going?
I could eat some food that isn't meat, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
actually gonna go
that's funny,
to
though.
the shop.
You see no shops. You travel the city and you find no shops. What about you, Bob, short for Robert?
Bob, short for Robert, follows the wolf around, pets the wolf.
Alright, well, the wolf follows him. So, y'all all go to the tavern. It is called Edge of the Knife. As y'all walk through the city, you notice that this has actually got one of the most evenly distributed races. You see lots of humans, some half-elves, some lizard folk as well, and gillmen, as well as a few other ones peppered in there.
Hey!
They're really not.
Yeah.
Well, like, I'm closer to them than you are.
Yeah, like
They are still distant relatives on the human side, but
There actually may have been some in my
everything's fucking distant
There's-
relatives on the human side, though.
Everyone you see,
they're more like
Dragons are distant
No,
relatives on the human side.
they're like Naga humans.
Maybe actually be some.
What, Gilman?
There might have been some of my tribe.
what are y'all talking about?
Yeah, Gilman.
Gillmen are not Naga.
Well,
They
maybe-
are,
Not the snake people. I'm just saying like I'm trying to remember which race was a slave race for the Naga.
that was the Nagaji. Or not, Najagi. I know the one. They're very similar to Vishkanya, except they are, I can look at the name to get the pronunciation right. Nagaji, it is.
Okay.
And then Gilman were originally slaves to aboliths.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yes, which is...
I was close.
You were close.
I got the slaves mixed up.
Anyway, so walking through, everyone's got a weapon of some sort attached to their person.
Oh,
Everyone here looks like they know their way around said weapon.
that actually surprises me. I was going the opposite direction.
Everyone looks like they know their way around said weapon.
Should have just kept my weapon on and said it was a hook.
Let's see.
Bartender, what's your strongest drink?
So each building is made from thick stone with protected
I guess we're
alcove.
not there yet.
Nope, you're getting description of the city because this is the one of the few that actually got a description before y'all got here.
That's cool.
Yeah. So all of the buildings are made from thick stone with protected alcoves on each roof for archers to stand on. There are siege machines peppered throughout the city as well, like catapults, trebuchets. You pass a couple. All of them are manned and prepared.
I think we found Switzerland.
So this is where it went. We found.
In the center of the city is a gigantic domed building. From outside of that, there is what looks to be a blacksmith and an armory. It's quite expansive, and there are lots of armors and weapons on display.
What's the
Dome made out, it's another thick stone, so same thing.
Okay, illusion wall city, like even distribution. Everyone's armed to the teeth. This is an adventure city. But, like,
Yeah.
I already see, like, this is like a hub for like. There's probably like a bunch of people here. This is like a quest hub and like an MMO. Like there's like somebody with a gold exclamation point somewhere.
You're not wrong. So, you get to the bar. It's pretty nice. Bartender looks like he could fuck someone up if he needed to. Still has a friendly smile, though.
Most good bartenders should.
Yeah.
Welcomes you in. He's like, hey, y'all are new here. Bob Short for Robert raises his hand and the bartender says, what the heck do you want, stranger?
I would just like to know where the armor smith is.
Check by
Blacksmith.
the big dome building.
Alright.
You guys must be new here.
Yes. I was
Actually,
wondering, what city are we in, actually?
This is the... Have y'all heard the name of this one?
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Yep. So your character knows. You don't. Your character knows. The name of the city is Kanai.
I know this was right.
Alright.
I had heard that.
You can roll knowledge local if you know it. If you have it, to know what Ganai is all about.
I do not have knowledge local.
The only person who does, I think, isn't paying attention to this conversation currently.
Oh, I am just.
Well, you're not.
Yeah.
Sidewalk.
Oh yeah, she went to a different place. That's true. You can still roll a knowledge local to know about the city you're in. Yeah.
Before we talk anymore, can I get some food?
Sure. What can I get for you? We've got plenty of meat.
Damn it.
We've got a few vegetables too, but only what's in season. We have to import all that.
How much would it be for the non-meat thing?
For non-meat things, what non-meat things you want? We've got rice. It's pretty cheap. We've got some steamed vegetables too. Mostly just like soups, carrot soups, corn soup.
How much for just some rice and veggies?
Rice and veggies. You can give me a couple copper pieces.
Alright, yeah. I've been eating nothing but meat for a few days.
I put down a few copper and say, get him some liquid bread too. You need it in the diet.
He hands you a very strong smelling drink. Here you go.
Oh, and I asked, what's the strongest on your menu?
Well,
My accent is not consistent with this rock person at all. Like I just noticed that, and it's just like
strongest drink on the menu? You're lucky. I've actually been to Dockside, and they make a pretty good drink over there. They wouldn't give me the exact recipe, but
I'm going to hold up my hands. It's like I'm going to stop you right there.
Man, you got a Leviathan? Sweet.
Oh, it's not exactly the Leviathan. I wish I could make that drink.
Okay,
But,
I don't feel like being in a chair, and I don't think this is the place to go fall asleep.
Yeah.
Second strongest drink.
He hands you a drink of clear liquid. Here you go.
What is the Leviathan?
What is it?
It's a drink that your character doesn't know about.
It was from the second session we played, which unfortunately we didn't have recorded, but it was just this really strong drink we found in Dockside.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I sniff it. What is it?
This is liquid courage, my friend.
I go off to the blacksmith, by the way.
Okay.
And I say to him if something goes up, meet up at the arches or something.
Alright.
I'm going to say, I was like, good. I didn't want to look in the mirror again.
Normally we just meet
I'm
up
gonna
at the
down it.
tavern, because that's where he normally ends up getting to. So just come back here.
Alright.
But did you hear me?
No.
Oh, I'm gonna.
You didn't want to look in the mirror again?
No, I said I was like, I'm gonna need this. I really don't want to look in the mirror again.
He chuckles a little bit.
I'm gonna down it. How much I owe you?
That'll be another copper piece.
I put down.
800.
I put down 5 and keep the change.
Why, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So, armory.
You guys are the real unsung heroes. And then I just chuckle to myself a bit.
No. You left the party first. What are you doing in the town once you discover there are no shops other than the armory and weapons center?
What?
Gonna walk around, you guys?
Yeah.
Alright, well, you walk around.
Surprisingly good.
I've known her for quite a long time.
True.
Find out where she walks around to next time on whatever the fuck this is.
3 neutral characters walk into a bar.